it's glow plugs now.
That's
all right, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know when the next river run is that it's going to be 80 or 90 degrees. TU Team Outlaw will be there, and we're going to have some of them big lenses because I'm going to find me some glow plugs just for content.
My wife, if you're hearing this, we're not watching.
We're not actually going to do
be
that.
at
Disclaimer.
We're going to be at
nonfiction.
Working on your bike.
I'm going to tell you right now, I'll be looking for glowing buttholes.
You will.
The only one.
I'm here, obviously, the boss. We got Nacho, Cheeto, and even Brittany from Thumberfab over here came to join us for another episode.
Hello.
But she's here as Brittany.
Brittany, she's just here as Brittany. But today,
Brittany, bitch.
Oh yeah, there we go.
I didn't shave my head.
She must have really enjoyed herself last time.
I'm telling you, but
we did not beat the shit out of her like we do Tyler. So
Tyler is still
today may change, Brittany.
Tyler is still fishing.
You're not here representing today.
Yeah, today we are talking about one of my favorite things, no matter where you are, job site, having fun, frenzy thing, nicknames, how you got them and what they mean. Because there is a shit ton of good ones out there, and there's even more bad ones. And I love it. Number one on my job sites, any day of the week, is call a man finger because he ain't no hand. Call that man finger a couple times to his face. He doesn't understand it.
Wow. That's one of the most brilliant fucking things I've ever heard. It's the first time I heard it.
Call that motherfucker a finger because he ain't no hand.
That's pretty good.
Wow. The next time somebody in my life does not pull their weight in any shape or form, I'm fucking calling you finger.
I'm telling you,
I'm using that shit.
That's not the only one I got.
Turn my headphones up a little bit, finger. I'm kidding. I'm joking.
I didn't even catch that.
Use that in a sentence.
Yeah.
Like,
I got another one. You see that boy over there, Brittany?
Yeah.
You see that boy? That boy looks like a glove because he ain't looking like no hand today.
Oh.
I'm telling you what, son. I got him.
I like the finger better.
I like finger better.
Hey, but it goes. I got like a dozen of these things. Like we do a lot of the mud events, you know.
Yep.
Brittany, Thumberfab, stuff like that. We always go Team Outlaw rides. We got the Muddy Gras one coming up in February, Mud Nationals in March, but everybody knows what a mud cricket is.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I mean, there is a bunch of them, and then things start hopping, boy. You never know what's going to happen.
What about a lot lizard?
A lot lizard, that's another good one. That's for the truckers out there. Or you if you're lonely, whatever. We don't judge. We do.
Pole climber.
You just go park your pickup in the back of the truck stop.
They're like, what's that fucking extended cab doing over here in the truck parking? And the motherfucker's shaking. What are they doing?
He's
changing his U-joints?
Mud cricket. You know, we talk about off-road. We're all getting into the mud game and stuff.
Yeah.
Glow plug is a big thing now.
Oh, I hadn't heard that one.
What does that one mean? What is that?
Well, you know, just go out to the High Line at the next ride and see if you can just tell me, oh, I see a glow plug. There it is, glow plug.
Now, you know you got the pavement princesses, obviously, too.
Like hold on. I'm still stuck on fucking glow plug. I'm trying to figure it out.
Think about it.
Is it like a lot lizard?
It's, okay, what is a plug?
I understand what a plug is.
You put that thing in there.
Glow.
And why is she glowing? That's
She's
what
lit.
I'm trying to figure.
She's lit.
It's a glow.
Is she actually glowing?
Yes.
Oh, shit, fire.
Okay,
this is
so
interesting.
this heifer got a light stick up her ass.
We are learning
It's a
shit.
butt plug.
We are learning
She
shit.
has a illuminated butt plug up her ass and she's walking around the mud ride.
I
have not seen this, but I gotta see this.
Hey,
It's
I'll tell you
all over.
what. That
It's
is
all
safe.
They're wearing lit butt
She is
plug?
lit.
You go to River Run
She is lit.
and you are on the High Line and say it's a good 80, 90 degree weather. There's girls up there, they're dancing mud crickets.
Love them.
Nope, it's glow plugs now.
That's
All right, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know when the next river run is that it's going to be 80 or 90 degrees, but I guarantee you Team Outlaw will be there, and we're going to have some of them big lenses because I'm going to find me some glow plugs just for content. This
My wife, if you're hearing this, we're not watching.
We're not actually going to do
be
that.
at the
Disclaimer.
camp. We're going to be at the camp.
Working on your bike.
I'm going to tell you right now, I'll be looking for glowing buttholes.
You will see them.
Hey, and you know what's funny though is what's funny is I can see the practical use of this. How they never crouch down over a snake when they go to pee. You know, just the lit area.
Okay, back up.
Like the underglow.
UFO coming down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's funny as shit.
wait. You just said that you saw the practical use of this, that it lights up so you don't sit on a snake.
Yeah, when they go out in the woods to pee.
So the girl has got a battery lit butt plug in.
For safety.
She can't see behind her.
Yeah, but I mean, if she crouches down and walks around, you know.
Now, if she had like a buzzer and it started beeping like a bus.
Yeah.
And it had a light. I can see a snake running, but like,
Well, at least you won't crash down over, but shit fire. But there's so many more nicknames. Like the Pavement Princess is obviously like the
that's
most
in the
known
truck world.
one.
Yeah, that's
Truck
the
world, even side by side world, because a lot
we
of
heard
people
it show pretty much.
heard of the show because JTX rims. If you got polished rims, brush rims, we've all got nice rims and shit. Most people think we don't ride and we just stay
That's
uptown
because
and
they
drive
don't
around.
ride with us.
Because it's a nice, it never scratched up. Blah blah blah.
I've seen
Or
your
held a color.
JTX rims both on your truck and your side by side in some places that most people won't put factory rims.
I'm telling you, baby, I ride. But
Well, that's
there's
the difference. I get that stuff all the time with all of our shit.
oh yeah.
They're like, yeah, but that's just for show. You don't use it.
Yeah.
Go watch
Yeah,
it.
watch, bitch.
Go check out our social
Oh, I'm
media to
telling
see
you.
if we don't
Hold
use
my
it.
crown apple, bitch.
Yes.
I'm telling you. But there's so many fucking nicknames. Like obviously we got Cheeto. Obviously we got Nacho. They call me the boss.
Well, there's actually a story behind.
Well, we'll start with
Chip.
Chip, and we'll climb to Cheeto here. When I was born, my mother wanted to name me Charles Heath Irwin Pierce.
Now that is fucking established right
Okay.
there.
My father,
high class.
my father said to fuck no. We're naming him like I was named after my grandfather and my father, so they named me Michael David.
Mhm.
And they took C from Charles, H from Heath, I from Irvin, P from Pierce, and nicknamed me Chip. Then as I got older and got to school, there were a ton of Michaels.
Yeah.
But I was Chip. So when you hollered Michael down the hallway, all these people turned around, but when you hollered Chip, I was the only one. So it kind of stuck and I took off going Chip. And then when me and Nakia partnered up and started all this, he started me calling me Cheeto because I was his favorite chip. And then my wife grabbed it and got the personal plates and the jerseys and different things. And then as the social media stuff started growing, I kind of turned it to America's favorite chip. And that's the whole story behind Chip, Cheeto, and everything else.
Yeah, that's a good.
I started calling him
long-
Nacho.
How you get it?
Where it came from.
I started calling him Nacho because he started calling me Cheeto. And I was trying to think of a chip reference. And all I could think about was Cheetos have cheese and nachos have
It
cheese.
had absolutely no meaning. He starts calling me Nacho, and it fucking
And-
stuck.
You know, well, really, I thought
That's
about
good shit.
Cheetos have cheese, Nacho has cheese, or both chips. I fucking called them Nacho.
Good enough.
It
And,
stuck.
And I got my name, the boss, just because of the videos I play, and that's the character I play. But even
Well, you were
before
actually
that-
a boss.
Yeah, I was the boss at work, so they always call me boss. My funny nickname was El Diablo Blanco, the White Devil, because I had to fire everybody. That was like one of my big jobs when I worked. Is I was the guy that had to go give them their, hey guys, we're just letting you know, we're letting you go, the job's ending. So they always just call me the White Devil. All the Mexican guys when I'd walk up to them, and then it was either the boss or the White Devil, and they knew which one I was that day.
That's pretty cool, but Team Outlaw still hasn't give you a name. It's
I
coming.
know, I know.
We
Well,
with
we gotta
Outlaw
be
Ordinance,
careful.
We've got 30 employees. We've had over 100 employees over the years. Every single one of them, they start within a week or so.
Watch what you
earn-
say. Watch what
They
you say.
earn a nickname.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So everyone,
Hey, you
payroll-
almost got us in trouble there if you'd win another wave.
HR
Yeah.
gripes all the time because in the payroll system where they clock in and out,
Yeah.
we stick their nickname in.
Oh yeah,
So
Well,
when
Scott,
When
you know,
they're trying to do payroll, they're like, "Who the hell is Alan?
our videographer, audio,
Who is Beans?"
editing, picture guy here.
Scott, do you have a nickname?
Scott's had like 8 nicknames because he's been here, left, and come back more times than Jesus has. So
That's only fucking once.
Yeah,
Jim.
Jesus
well,
only
so
been here
it's more
once.
times than one. You know what I'm saying? I think it's been 3 times.
We're waiting on the
This-
second coming.
This is my third time back.
It's his 3rd time back. So
Oh, shit.
at one point he was like the red rooster or something, a red chicken or something or other. And then he
I
was
don't remember.
Then he was Shooter Cage or Shooter or something like that, which
Just
I
doesn't
think
fit
he
him.
kind of
Just
put on
doesn't fit him
himself.
yet. It just doesn't fit him. I'm not seeing the
And
shooter.
Nakia calls him dumbass. So I don't know which one sticks, but
Only on certain days.
oh,
Only on certain
we
days.
gotta give him a nickname.
So
Like a
my
good one.
nickname, I've had it since I was probably 10, 11, something like that, is Scotland. So that's
I call-
always been my.
I seen
But-
that on your
but-
new
so you
social
name
media.
John
yourself
calls-
after a
I call him-
continent or a
I
country?
seen that.
Yeah.
I call him
I feel like you need
Scotland.
a skirt
social
on.
media, and I don't get it. Scotland.
I think his
Scotland.
new nickname is
I
Skirt.
thought maybe land was
Well,
his
it's
middle
with
name.
it's
or
with 2
something.
T's. It's not with 1 T, so it's kind of But no,
Ah.
John calls me Scothew.
Scothew,
I think I'm gonna start calling him
because he looks
Skirt.
like a Matthew, a Matt.
I think I'm gonna call him
Do I
Skirt.
really?
Yeah,
So
he
let's
looks like a
pause for
Matt.
just 1 second, Miss Brittany.
Jump in here, Brittany.
Have you gone by any nicknames we don't know of yet
Glitter,
Yes.
glitter?
that you can
Did you
say?
go by
What
Glitter
the hell?
Glitter?
a
No.
nickname you
cricket?
can,
No.
Lot Lizard.
Nope.
a
Glow
nickname.
Plugger.
Binky.
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 Binky. That's a
What-
pacifier for a baby.
What were you sucking on?
A binky.
How
the
long
fuck?
did you had it longer than you were supposed to?
Oh yeah.
How long?
I hid them from my
13 years.
No,
8.
not that long. Okay, maybe 13. No, I'm just kidding. No, I actually hid my Binky from my parents, and that's what I would call myself, Binky. I wouldn't say anything else but Binky. It was Binky, Binky want. So it stuck with me. But I was probably like 4 or 5.
Oh, well, that's
okay.
cool.
Well, that reminds me. Is that a common occurrence? And it just skipped my kids, but you say you were stuck on Binky. And that's the only word you said. I have a granddaughter that says hi. Like
that's her favorite
if she
word.
walks in at 7:00 and she's there till 10, you heard hi 9,475 times.
She knows it gets a reaction from everybody because they respond to it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, she just started
Everybody
using other
tells her
words.
hi
Like,
back.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. Like
Well,
Hannah started working with her a little bit on other stuff. Now she's got like 5 words. I'm like, fucking A. Hi's over with, baby.
Put them all together.
That's what I'm talking about.
So Binky, all right. We got a bunch of employees that have different names.
Oh, you?
We got Beans, we got Puffy, we got Sack. All right, Sack. Sack because I think this is the only one that Jennifer named.
Yeah, this was
It is.
And for her to name him that was like, oh my God.
His name is Clayton. He come to work for us. He pulls up in a Silverado pickup truck.
Climbs out the passenger
that
side.
has been T-boned. The driver door is pushed in so far that he is driving the truck from the middle.
And
he's
And he
opposite
pulls
foot,
up to work.
Opposite foot. He's got his left foot working the gas and the brake.
That's how
it's that
far
in
the
middle.
driver door was
He's
caved
driving
in.
with his left hand.
So
There's no window, no glass.
me and my wife walk outside and we're like, whose truck is that? Like, holy crap. We walk out there to the truck. There's no glass on the driver's side. All that's gone. Doors crushed in. So we walk up
how does that
looking
pass
at it.
inspection?
Oh,
I-
we don't,
it
we don't
did.
get it.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Here.
No way.
We don't do that shit.
Yeah.
This ain't Texas.
We walk out there looking at the truck, and there is a plastic nut sack hanging on his keychain out of the ignition. My wife's like, look at his keys. We're giggling, laughing about the truck. We're like, this dude. We go back in. My wife's working on getting the new employees in the system. She turns around and says, where's the ball sack guy? So everybody's, what? And then, I don't know, my wife has never said a cuss word in her life. She don't talk like that. She don't do those things. So it was really out of the norm for her to call out, hey,
Somebody
where's
Let me
ball
tell
sack?
you
where's
how
the ball sack
much
guy?
it meant to this man to get a nickname, to be part of something again since he left the military. He went and had a custom ball cap made
Yeah.
that said ball sack.
I actually made that for him.
Or he made it for him.
Yeah.
He went to Taco Bell.
Yeah.
And he used to go to Taco Bell 2 or 3 times a week.
Well, all the employees at lunch.
Yeah, simply because at our Taco Bell, I don't know if it's everyone, but you place your order, you tell them your name. And then when your order's ready, they get on the loudspeaker and they announce your name in Taco Bell.
Yeah, they don't do that.
He went to Taco Bell specifically to tell him his name was Ballsack so that they would announce through the PA system of Taco Bell, Ballsack, your burrito's ready.
Just so y'all know, it is BAULSAK. So it's ball sack. He actually has wanted to go to the courthouse, actually change his name. He only goes by ball sack.
That's the names that stick. You know,
I've called him his real name twice and he won't even look at me, but I say Ballsack, he turned around.
That's good shit.
He literally goes by it.
I'll tell you what, we got a lot of other funny names and just in the work industry. You call the motherfucker Crescent. We used to call all the shitty hands Crescent.
Because they
Because
don't.
they're good. They're good for just about anything. But if you don't watch that motherfucker real close, it's going to slip off and you're going to regret it.
Yeah.
Okay. You got to keep your eyes on that son of a
That's
bitch.
a pretty good
And
one.
that's about
Yeah.
what Crescent Wrenches are good for.
Yeah. And another one. I just did a video on it. A microwave employee.
That was pretty good. I
He
seen
does,
the
you know,
video
he
you
ain't
put
doing
out.
a great fucking job, but he ain't doing just a terrible job. And you're gonna keep
Yeah.
using him just because fuck it. He's putting out enough effort for you to appreciate it. Like
The
you know, a
clipboard thing is pretty
microwave.
good too.
You
Like
got-
a microwave, you know, that motherfucker, your food's either gonna be so fucking hot you can't eat it for 10 minutes, or it's just not warm. And there is no
Well,
in between, but
well,
you're
it ain't
still
just the
gonna keep
temperature.
using that motherfucker.
It ain't just the temperature. You take a hot pocket, you stick it in a microwave, it's okay.
Yeah, 800
You put
degrees
that
on the
bitch-
outside.
You put that bitch in the oven or an air fryer and it's gonna come out crispy.
Boy.
It's awesome.
Well, that's what. But
Microwave,
the Hot
you just-
Pocket, that little
yeah.
thing that goes on it.
Yeah.
Who come up with this bullshit?
Oh,
It don't change anything.
that does not change
You
any
still
fucking
burn your
thing.
mouth when it drips out.
No,
Yeah.
it's supposed to make
It's supposed
it
to
crispy
cook it.
and
Yeah,
cook
no,
it
they
up,
don't
the
cook
crust.
shit.
Fuck that.
Microwave does not do crispy.
Well, microwave.
Just like you said,
It
It
just
does a-
does okay.
All right, so
does
John-
an okay job.
Let's give the audience a little, I guess you call it a reward or gift.
Yeah.
What, at the end of your video last night when Ricky left it wide open, what was Ricky going to say he is?
What is
Are
your?
you going to tell
Oh,
us?
yeah, I
Will you
will.
give a sneak peek?
I had a couple of different ideas, but the one I really liked was he's a caution tape employee. Well, you know what he is? Wherever the fuck he's going, there either needs to be something there. By the time he gets done, there's going to fucking be something needed.
There you
Because
go.
no matter what's going on, he's a caution tape employee.
That's
He's
pretty
either
good.
about to fucking make a problem, fix a problem, or he is the problem.
There you go.
But yeah,
That's good.
but you got to have it.
Okay.
You
So,
got to have. But
y'all
there's
got it here. Y'all got a little sneak peek. The video ain't even been made yet, and you
Yeah.
already know what he's going to say. So
But
that's good shit.
it was a good shit. Like the fucking clipboard clowns, man. We always had them at work where they would be like, if their pens ran out of ink, they were useless. Like there was no other.
Yeah,
like,
what he tell him? If you left your clipboard home, you had to fucking leave.
yeah,
and go get it.
like if you left your clip, like most guys out there when I would work, there would be 2 or 3 on the site where realistically, if they didn't have their clipboard in hand, fuck, ain't even no point in stopping talking to them. They ain't gonna fucking benefit you at all because they literally went to school or whatever it is they did, have absolutely no working knowledge of anything on hands on. They cannot do anything except fill out a form appropriately and give it to you. That is their only job. That is the only thing they can do, or that most of them know how to do.
I spent well over a decade pissing off every safety man from Southeast Texas to Southwest Louisiana, boy. I used to love doing that shit. But
Yeah.
all right, so who's got a story about let's go family member that has a nickname, what it is, and why it's there? Do we got one of those?
My youngest son, Seth,
Puffy.
we call him Puffy. I've been calling him Puffy for years because his hair is so fucking puffy. Like his hair is big.
It is.
He lets
I
it
see
grow out. It just puffs out. So years ago, I walked in and was like, "Come here, Puffy," and it freaking stuck. And I've been calling him Puffy for years.
My 2 girls, my oldest 2 was Turkey Butt and Frog, and then my youngest is Storm Bay. So her name is Stormy, but it's Storm Bay, B-A or B-A-E or whatever.
Mhm.
And I've never understood why, but
That's good shit.
Maybe you need to ask.
I
him.
why,
had one.
Jonathan?
Yeah.
Why Storm Bay? You're her uncle. Why do they get that nickname? I don't fucking know either.
They're just
Guys
making
don't
fun
know
of
stuff.
nobody knows.
Like
I don't know.
we don't pay attention to
At
that
at
shit.
work, I know one of the guys, we used to call him DD, direct deposit.
Direct deposit.
Correct.
Because he didn't know a lot of English. Great fucking guy. But like his go-to thing was he loved hitting on women. Every fucking restaurant we went to, every time we went the fuck out to do anything, he was trying to hit on some women. He's like 4'11", 300 pounds.
4
His
foot 11.
go-to line,
Like I'm picturing
yeah,
this.
his go-to line was, "Hey baby, I get direct deposit." And that was his fucking go-to, right? He was like, "You need it? I got direct deposit." I was like, "Motherfucker."
You got to learn a new line, bro.
No, it works so much.
It works.
It works so
Son of
much.
a bitch.
These bitches were like, "Oh,
You see, all these guys,
deposit, huh?
studying how to pick up women and
Yeah.
how to be smooth, and they get buy all this clone and
This
everything.
motherfucker, he-
And this 4'11" motherfucker standing at the door going, "What you say? Direct deposit?" He goes home with them.
Yeah.
I guarantee you, they weren't top tier, but damn, he was never alone. I'll give him that.
Hey,
Okay,
to each his own.
Were they
baby.
taller than him?
all of them.
All of them. Yeah, he'd climb every one of them.
Tell us
4'11".
tell us some nickname secrets around Thumper Fab that, like we talked about, where Thumper came from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He opened the company and saved his money from catching free.
Well, hell,
rabbits.
JC's a
So-
nickname, and for the first 6
Is
months,
that not
I
his
didn't.
fucking name?
Well,
No.
I don't know.
I didn't know
What
that.
the
The first
fuck?
6 months, I
What's
didn't
his
know it
name?
was Jeff's son. I knew
Well, no, I
that
knew
they
it
were
was Jeff's
kind of
son.
tied, but I
I knew
didn't
it
know it
was
was
Jeff's
his son.
But his name's not JC.
No,
I've literally got the motherfucker say my contacts as JC.
I
I do too.
What
What's his
the
name?
fuck?
And you don't ever call him by his real name.
Oh, come on.
fuck's his
Getting all
real name?
bullshit. I'm
What's
going
his
to call
dad's
him right
name?
now.
Call him. What's his
my
dad's
God.
name?
Is it Jeff? Is it Jeff
Jeffrey.
Jr.?
Jeffrey.
Jesus.
What is the...
He's gonna
Jeff
fire me.
Jr.
What is the C?
Oh my God.
Is that his last name?
No, because
No,
his
'cause
last
it's
name
Kester.
is Kester.
Well, I didn't know if that was a fucking part of his nickname. I mean,
I don't know what the C is.
Christian, Chris,
I know-
Christopher,
wait, what's his middle name?
Jeffrey Christopher,
No, it's not Christopher.
That's cute.
Christian? No.
Not Christian. If I heard
Jeffrey
it, I'd know.
Cole.
JC.
JC.
Jeffrey Cole or Jeffrey...
A lot of people in the shop call Jeff Hefe.
Well,
That's
I mean, that's
because
because
he's
it
a
means
boss.
boss.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, that fits.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
boss
He answers
and
to it.
Yeah.
he's a big old
He's a
boy.
big
He's a
boy.
big old boy, yeah.
So we also know somebody up there is Pumpkin.
Nah, it's not pumpkin.
It's pumpkin.
It's pudding.
It's pumpkin. It's pudding. Everybody calls
He
him
gave
Jeff.
me the story, but basically, I'm probably going to get this wrong, but it was funny. He was born, and for whatever reason, he was given to his grandfather, like right when he was born. and his grandfather was like playing with him or something and called him Puddin'. Pumpkin. Yeah. I gotta go. I'm sorry, Pumpkin. I get off it. Called him Pumpkin.
Pumpkin pie pudding.
Well, apparently he spent a lot of time with his grandfather at a young age. So all he ever heard was Pumpkin.
Yeah.
He went to school. He started school. He went by Pumpkin.
Yeah. If that was the case, I would have sworn my name was Dumbass coming up.
Me too.
But
or
still
damn
is
it.
the most conversation.
Or damn it, because my dad always said, "Come here, damn it." But he got pretty up in the grade, like I want to say somewhere around the 4th, 5th, or 6th grade, what he said. And he'd been Pumpkin the whole time. Then the school said, "What's your real name?" He said, "Pumpkin." They said, "Nah, bullshit. What is your real name?" He's like, "Pumpkin." They made him get a birth certificate and to bring it to the school. And the school and Pumpkin found out his real name was
I don't know it.
shit. He told me.
But he found out his name wasn't Pumpkin.
But he found out for the first time when the school found out that his name wasn't Pumpkin.
Yeah.
That'd fuck me up.
Oh, he's in the system. Like we have like this little chat thing at work. It's Teams. He's not even in there as his real name. It's Pumpkin. That's what he is everywhere. Pumpkin.
Well, we used to have, back when I worked for the ambulance service, almost every ER nurses station had a notepad where they wrote down really cool or funny names that come through.
Oh, yeah.
So we used to all donate names, but 2 little kids we used to pick up all the time were Lamangelo and Jamangelo. And written on paper, it was literally lemon jello and orange jello.
That's good shit.
Arangelo and Lamangelo. They were twins. It was pretty cool. But
my son's name's unique.
What is it?
Tekken.
Tekken?
How old is he?
He's 15.
You have a 15-year-old son?
I do.
Brittany, how old are you?
Ain't that like when you
I know you're not supposed to ask a woman her age.
Ain't that like when you put 34. A duck in a chicken and then a chicken in a turkey?
A turducken.
Did
you start early?
I was 18.
That's late.
Brittany, ain't that like when you stick a duck up a chicken's ass?
Tekken?
And a chicken in a duck's ass?
Turducken.
Tekken?
It's pretty close.
Tekken is a video game.
That's what I was thinking.
It's
It's a fighting game, isn't it?
It
It's
is.
a fighting game. I knew that.
It's Street Fighter.
It
What it
is.
is.
Street Fighter.
And
That's
it's
good shit.
TEKKEN.
Correct.
And that used to be the baddest fucking game.
It was the shit.
So
Come here, get over
everybody,
here,
like,
or something.
Tech 9 stuck. And that's the video game. It's like one of the latest ones, I think. And Tech 9 just stuck with him.
That's good shit. That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's good. He could be a rapper.
So is Matt his?
No.
Okay. How long have you been with Matt?
I've been with Matt 7 years.
What's his nickname?
Matt?
Yeah.
Hugh is what I call him.
Hugh. Like
Hugh.
Hefner?
Like Hugh Hefner.
Oh,
but
that's good shit.
have you ever pronounced Matthew?
Oh, yeah.
Hugh. He
So
hates it.
Like
is
Scott.
he?
Yeah.
Is he
hates it?
Tekken's
Oh,
dad?
he hates it. He's stepdad.
But is he Tekken's dad? Like,
No, Tekken's dad's still.
okay,
Yeah.
so he still got that.
And then we
But
have a stepson.
Either way, though, fucking work names are the best names
he
I'll ever
has a
see.
son.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How old
Like,
is he?
He just turned 12.
So they're close.
Yeah.
All right.
does he have a nickname?
Jay.
Jay, just Jay.
Awesome.
Jay.
That's very
Straight up.
standard.
He's
That's
gonna be my basketball player.
Oh, okay.
What's Melissa's nickname?
It's her middle name. Judith.
I can't pronounce that shit.
Judith. Like
Okay,
Judith,
so-
but with a Y.
We're flying to SHOT Show next week, so I need all the information from him to get the tickets. Michael Stewart, cool.
Oh, yeah. I see
Melissa hyphen.
So mine is.
Why is her name not your name?
It is. So look here. Let me break the fucking real name
Oh,
down
my
for you. So my name is John Michael Stewart. So my first name is John Michael, right? Well, Melissa's name is Melissa Judith Vargas
Melissa.
Mondragon. Okay,
I didn't remember
she's
dragon.
she's Hispanic, so she takes both her father's and her mother's last name, so it's Vargas Mondragon. Well, then when you throw Stewart onto that, it's Melissa Judith Vargas Mondragon Stewart. But until she gets all her, since the COVID stuff, everything's been fucked up at like the pretty much everywhere you can get your name changed and shit. So she had to send all these fucking papers off. So we're married, but legally she can't take my name until she gets all the papers back. Like her driver's license and all that stuff.
Well,
Her
what
birth
you got to
certificate,
do?
I think-
everything.
What you gotta do
She's
is be in
fucking with
Louisiana.
you because she don't like your name.
Yeah, what you got to do is be in
That's
Louisiana.
what I think.
And if you go down Louisville over here in Monroe and you stop at that one place me and Nakia knows, that girl back there will change your damn name, print your license. Do
Oh,
everything
yeah.
for like
You'll be a whole
$50.
new
Yeah, she'll
person.
take care of it.
Yeah, no shit.
So,
But back to nicknames here.
well, we were
I got
on
a
it.
couple-
I was on
I got a-
Wives, so we went Melissa,
Judith.
Judith.
Yeah,
What
you
is
got JJ?
I know
JJ.
JJ's, but they don't. What is JJ's and why? I know her
It's
nickname.
JJ. That's what we just said.
No. The other one.
Linus?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. We called her Linus for years because every freaking time you looked at her, she had a blanket in her hand.
Your wife?
Yes. She carried a blanket everywhere.
Anybody knows
She'd
anything
come
about
to
Charlie
work.
Brown? Linus carried a blanket everywhere.
Yeah. She had a blanket all the time.
I think the first 4 or 5 Christmases or birthdays.
If you pay attention,
we
we go
bought
on
her
these
blanket.
mud rides. There's a blanket in my front seat.
There's
She's
a
got a blanket on her lap.
It's always
Blanket.
wet too.
She's always got a blanket. So we called her Linus for years.
My wife is Sum.
Yep. That's Pitts.
When she,
That came from one of the kids.
when she was one of the first nieces or nephews, name is Summer, they started calling her Sum, and it stuck. And now it's everything Sum. So
Some.
that's where Sum came from. So what's the name? What'd you say, John?
Back to work names though. I got a shit ton of work names. You call a motherfucker Callus or Blister because they only show up after work's done.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good when you call a motherfucker
Do you
Callus.
sit at home and like read
I do.
1,001
How do you come
construction
up with this
names?
shit?
Pure fucking stupidity. Another one of my favorite
No, I'm
names.
fuck-
How much alcohol is
Look,
involved?
look,
A lot.
We used to-
I was at your age at one point, and I was a stupid son of a bitch, and I did a lot of dumb shit, and I had a lot of one-liners.
Yeah.
But I didn't have one-liners in every fucking category.
I know. This dude
You
I
got
am,
an arsenal,
I
man.
am
You have
one liner
journals
the
of this
fuck
shit?
up. I do. I write them down when I think about it.
You
I
have to
I
write
have one
them.
beside my bed. I have one in my truck. I have one in my shop.
Cheeto,
All of
have
them.
you ever looked
You
at
have
the
one-liners
notes
like I
in
have
his
Crown
phone?
Apple.
Yeah. What?
Have you ever looked at the notes in this man's phone?
Oh,
I
yeah.
have. So I know most people, if you have an Apple iPhone, you know how you can start a note and you can have a note in your phone and it never ends.
Yeah.
The page never ends. I have 7-page note.
Yeah.
I have ended the legitimate note, which is very hard to do.
I don't know
It
if you
takes
remember, but
10,000 characters to end a note.
we
I
were
have 7
talking
pages.
about something,
Jesus.
and I said, I'm taking notes.
I'd hate to be your brain.
And you said something about it, and I sent you a screenshot of my note. And I thought I did really well.
No.
Yeah. No.
He screenshot me back and screenshot me back and screenshot me back. We're on the
Yeah.
same subject under one note, under notes, to where
Yeah, everybody
I break
out
him up,
there.
like all this stuff. He's under, like it.
Everybody out there in social media world knows Ricky and the Boss.
yes.
Everybody asks the same question. How does he have so much content?
I never
and
stop.
it's all in different directions.
Well, it's what
We're
I told.
talking about it one day, and I'm like, how do you constantly, it's something new every day.
Yeah.
And he pulls his notes up every single time he has a funny thought or
I
somebody
write that
makes
shit down.
something funny or he sees something funny happen in front of him. He writes it down. So then when he's at home at night, he
Well, the other
scrolls through
thing,
all
and
this
I was
shit.
talking to somebody about this, is ethics. Okay.
Mhm.
So I've known him for a while now. We've had multiple conversations, and I'm starting to kind of learn him. He's going to do his content every day,
Mhm.
no matter what. So if, let's say, he did something with Melissa and they've been out all day long and family and holiday, whatever, he gets home at midnight. He'll wait till she goes to sleep, and then he'll go outside to his shop and he'll start his content. And if it takes him an hour to do it and he's done, he'll go back to sleep. If he's still doing the content and the sun's coming up, so be it. That has to be done that day. His ethic on getting
When I get a good idea, it's got to fucking happen. It's got to happen soon.
most people don't do that.
Yeah.
I mean, we do it sometimes, and we have our stuff. And growing up, I wake up.
But he
whatever,
also not only all the notes and steadily creating content every day, but there is actually guess how many videos you have not posted that you have in your phone ready to post right now.
So I have posted over 520 finished videos. I probably have over 100 done that I haven't posted just because I didn't know I want to
Wow.
change them.
So basically,
I don't feel bad. I'm
if
doing fucking awesome.
if you
Yeah.
die,
I've got
Yeah.
35.
me and
of my
Melissa can
draft.
get your phone and we can continue
if
Ricky and the
I
Boss.
if I died today on the way home, a video could, 2 videos a week could be posted for 2 years, or a video a week could be posted for 4 years, all edited, finalized, done, in 4K. Everything is completely and totally done. So no matter what would happen to me, it wouldn't stop.
Well, I've been
That's
steadily
pretty-
working
that's
on
pretty cool.
myself since we've started this whole deal.
Yeah.
And
Me
we
too.
had that conversation. You said you got to get serious.
Okay, serious, baby. I'm
And I
fucking
started
serious
getting
over
serious.
here.
But then I realized once I thought I was getting serious, we went and did something at Muddy Bottoms,
Oh yeah.
and I wasn't as serious. So I got more serious.
Yeah.
So now in my routine at night, I lay down when I'm bedtime, my wife, all that, because she goes to sleep. When she goes to sleep, I get up.
Mm-hmm.
I go spend at least an hour on content, and I come back to bed. But now you just told me how many videos you have finished, and I thought I was still slacking, but I'm really not. I've got almost 40 videos in my drafts.
Yeah.
So I'm picking my game. I'm coming for you, son. I told you I was coming.
Yeah. But all
I've had a lot of people ask me, you know, oh, I see you know Ricky and the Boss. I see you know John Michael.
Yeah.
How is he like in person? And I'm like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
And they're like, well, he makes all these hilarious ass videos all over social media. I said, that's him in person.
It's
Like,
been a long time since
it's
I have
not-
met somebody that was as genuine
Yeah.
on video as in real life.
He's
It's also
stupid
been
all
a
the
long
time.
time.
Yeah. I'm like, he's
I'm good at it.
He is hilarious.
But
no
it's
matter
also
what.
been a long time since I've met a 26-year-old in today's society that had their head wrapped around things and street smarts, book smarts, all of the package
Yeah. Only thing I don't have is financial.
that our that our
We can see
generation
that.
had. Like when me and you were 26, just about it was standard. But there were some damn solid 26-year-old. This generation, not so much, except for John Michael. Like, he's got his shit together.
Yeah.
So-
but back to
He's
nicknames.
definitely an old son.
I'll tell you one of my favorite fucking nicknames. It's probably my top 10. When you're talking shit about him when you call him this. Call him motherfucker cordless drill.
Cordless drill.
He a cordless drill. That motherfucker charged up all night, didn't get 2 hours work out of that motherfucker.
Oh, he was Black and Decker. He's a Black and Decker.
Black and Decker.
Yeah, that motherfucker charged up all
Before they
goddamn
sold,
night. You know?
before they bought DeWalt, the old Black and Decker.
Bullshit. But there's so many fucking at work names that just people use that are just absolutely fucking
I
hilarious.
just never have had enough time in my life to sit down and fucking make that many names for
Yeah.
shit.
You know, like the older guys at site, you call them asbestos.
I get
Because they're
that.
so fucking old. I mean, nobody'd still hire them motherfuckers like that. And some bitches are old. You don't need to fuck with it. You don't fuck with it unless you have to. It's dangerous. You don't know what's
It
going to
could
happen if
kill
you
you.
go over. They could kill you.
Yes.
You just leave it alone.
You just leave it the
Leave it
fuck alone. Let it be there. And just stay away from it. You don't fuck with asbestos.
I'm trying to think of other people outside of our employees that have hilarious nicknames.
I got a list.
Oh, we know you do?
I got a list. Like a fucking.
He's got all these
this-
lists, but he don't have no damn list for podcast names.
I know. I'll be fucking straight.
Yeah.
I'll be straight. Like,
Yeah, we just wing that.
call the motherfucker spare tire. He'll get you where you need to go, but you really ain't trying to use that motherfucker because the amount of work you're gonna have to get that motherfucker moving.
Oh, I thought we was talking about your midsection.
My midsection.
Spare tire.
That's fucking rough right there.
You just open the door that you're fixing to get slapped with one of these innuendos in a minute.
I'm just
He
saying.
said, let me
though.
scroll to this other notepad.
He's finna flip it over.
Yeah.
I'm telling you what, I'm just gonna let it sit there for a minute idle.
Let it marinate.
Let's
I
see
don't
what
know.
else on your
I mean,
list.
look, I'm just gonna say you. If I had to give you a definition, you'd be a 10 millimeter. You're important, but fuck, we're just going to use a crescent wrench because we can't ever find your ass. You ain't never fucking around when we need you. Turn up, look around. There's somebody say, "Isn't there a third one of y'all on Team Outlaws?" I'm like, yeah, that's not
10
He about a
millimeter.
goddamn 10 millimeter.
Nacho.
That
Quotation,
motherfucker.
10 millimeter. I got to add it to his email when he's not looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is
They're
fucking.
like, who's that other one? Oh, that's 10 millimeter. You know, goddamn, he ain't here when you need him. But
I will tip my hat to that. That's pretty fucking good.
yeah, I'll just say, fuck.
Y'all make me nervous.
You know how many
about
motherfuckers
nicknames
that
now.
expo was like, isn't there one of y'all? There's another one. I'm like, yeah, we,
And I'll
we
be
don't talk
damned.
about him.
I'll be damned.
Motherfucker didn't show up.
I'll be damned. You don't spend all day looking for that fucking 10 millimeter.
Got it right.
You can
And-
go grab the pliers. You can go grab the crescent wrench. You can go get that, but you will fucking continue to look for that one socket.
I'm telling you what, that's what you
That's
are.
pretty
It's
good.
10 millimeters.
At least I get the job done when I'm there.
Yeah, fuck, we done did job somebody else without you. Fuck.
At least it
He
wasn't
had to
all
bend, he had to
shit.
bend your bumper for you.
Yeah, I'm telling you exactly. I had to bend your bumper.
At least I'm not a microwave employee.
You're right. You're right.
Mhm.
You call it. I know there's a Sparky.
Sparky's
Well,
electrician.
Sparky not only is just to call an electrician, but the reasoning behind I've called people Sparky or call them current is because that's the path of least resistance. Them motherfuckers ain't gonna work hard. That ain't gonna happen.
Well, I don't. You hear that all the time. I
Oh,
was
yeah.
actually in the trade, and you have a 50-50.
Oh yeah.
You
Well,
have-
everybody's got good hands,
Oh,
bad
yeah.
hands.
But you have those guys that they just work their ass off, get the job done. They don't stop. You know, those guys that fuck off. You have guys get electrocuted because they do dumb shit. It's any profession, but in the construction world, the guys we always talk shit about were scaffold builders.
Oh man.
They're horrible, man.
And fucking, but I'll tell you what though, I've come across some good scaffold builders over
And
the
once
years.
again,
where,
you're gonna have your good ones, you know.
Yeah.
I know this is totally off subject, but are y'all fucking with me? Like, y'all put a heating pad in this chair or something? I am sweating.
That's what
my
you call
ass.
menopause.
Yeah, that's
midlife
fucking
crisis.
menopause.
your blood pressure is
Woo!
spiking.
Your hairline's going back. got one kid
I was
and
wondering
one
what's
wife
going on.
going overseas, one
This
kid
seat
getting out of the
is
yard.
300 degrees.
He'd put it on, took
Hey.
it off, put it on, took
This
it off.
man, I'm gonna tell you what. This man
We
has
turn a
taken.
fan on in here.
He has taken a beating this last month because I know his wife. So I have a pretty good idea how his home life has been for the last month, with the fact that the oldest kid, wife, and new unborn baby are leaving the country in 3 days.
Yeah.
The youngest son and wife that were living on the property that she could just anytime go visit bought a house and moved. Like,
Everybody's leaving.
He's in the
today.
hot seat.
he has been getting his ass wore out for the last
Yeah,
month.
it's
I'm
bad.
telling you, son.
Got that right.
It's bad.
So that's probably what it
It
is.
has not been nice
midlife
around my
crisis.
house.
Midlife
And it is
crisis.
getting worse every day as we get closer to Monday when they leave. But
So he bought her a dog. That's how you
I
fix it.
did.
He's so
Oh,
cute.
I did.
She.
Was it
Oh, she's
Bougie?
so-
You name it
Bougie.
Yeah, she named it Hooch.
And,
Looks just
uh,
like Hooch from
Just looks
Turner.
like
It
Hooch.
does,
It does.
Well, it's the same breed of dog, but
Yeah.
they're gonna see a whole lot more of Bougie on social media.
Oh, yeah.
Thing's a beast.
She is.
She's big.
She is cool.
It's gonna be the
as
same
hell.
video because I didn't see this dog. This dog sleeps,
Yeah.
pees, sleeps, fucks with other dogs.
Takes baths in the sink.
It is like
Yep.
I'm telling you that I have had a lot of dogs. This has got to be the most laid back fucking puppy I've ever seen.
It's only 12 weeks old. Should be
They
like
say the
bouncing
power,
off walls, and
Maybe they'll come.
it's not.
So nicknames. Well,
You know,
another dogs. There's a lot of nicknames. for
another
them,
good
but-
work nickname. I got a shit ton of work name. Gopher. Everybody's got a gopher.
Yeah, you got to go for.
Got to have them. They're fucking necessity, baby.
I'm
I
trying
mean,
to think. What I can't even think of the rest of our guys back here.
You can call the motherfucker a dime store screwdriver.
Beans.
You got beans.
Yeah, you got beans.
You can call the motherfucker a dime store screwdriver. You never want to use that shitty motherfucker. But damn it, it's the only thing you got at the house. It's dark outside.
Yeah.
You don't want to go find one. It's in there. Fuck it. Let's see if we can use it.
Why?
Yep.
What is the story behind beans?
He absolutely despises beans. Won't eat them. Won't touch them. Don't like them.
Yeah.
And it's just when he
So they
hired.
nicknamed
it
him.
was like a
So
conversation.
he fucking hates
nonstop.
something. Our employees name him that, and then at the Christmas present or the
Every
Christmas
Christmas.
party, they bought him 4 cans of Bush's baked beans.
That's hilarious.
It actually on
Oh,
the outside
yeah,
of the
outside
gift
the can said
bag, it
4
had the
beans.
number 4 beans. So it was the present was 4 beans. He
Inside.
opened it up. There was
4 beans.
4 beans.
That's good shit. That's
Oh.
good shit, though.
I think I've seen that video.
Who else got it back there? Am I missing like nicknames? I can't think of nothing. Who? Brandy? Bourbon? No, it's not. It's Balkanville Brandy.
Balkan Mike.
Y'all can call her what you want to, but about 2 years ago, she rode around Balkanville making videos all the time and
Of
got the
meth
name
heads.
Balkanville Brandy.
She
That's-
literally spent all day long driving around the street corners, filming meth heads
Now,
and
if
posting it online.
social
And
media
it
would have
was,
been
it was funny
hey,
shit.
if social media would have been then what it is today, like if TikTok wasn't out, if she would have put that shit on TikTok,
Oh,
she would be the largest TikTok
yeah.
person right now.
That's like bum fights. Do y'all remember that?
I remember bum fights.
Wow.
I loved bum fights.
I loved bum fights.
Okay,
It
we've
was
talked about
hilarious.
this before, but in our day it was Joe Cartoon, and I don't know who the fuck Bumfights is.
Oh, bum fights was
Bum fights was the shit.
it was the shit.
What is it?
Bum
Fucking
fights.
bum fightings.
They were beating the
Oh,
shit out of
bums
each
They
other.
would
fighting.
Bums.
Yes.
Fighting. It was
Th-
crazy.
It
Where
was like a
this
whole
at?
series.
It's yeah, it's
all
fucking
over the
wild.
world.
Like
Online?
they'd show the fuck up, and they'd be like, "Hey, you don't want to sleep in that cart tonight?"
Yeah.
They'd shake some money in front of them, and they'd be like, "Fuck yeah!" And they'd pay the fuck out of these
Yeah.
dudes.
Is this shit still up?
No.
I don't think so. It's very illegal.
Like they would show the whole thing.
They
Like,
would like, and I'm
they
talking
were
about
scrapping.
this was like Mortal fucking Kombat.
Yes.
Like it was not.
Yes.
Wow.
It was not PG-13.
That would
No.
actually be good.
It was.
It
We could get
it was
one of those-
great.
great.
Joe Cartoon.
We could get us one of those
I did.
camp trailers like we looked at SEMA.
Oh yeah.
Pull that bitch up on the sidewalk and go, hey, if you want to sleep in that tonight,
No.
get out.
Oh, that's
I'm so mad.
extremely illegal.
I'm so mad about camp trailers right now. We had a perfectly good cabin. God burned it down. Now we got to sleep in a camper.
Oh yeah, the Muddy Graw ride. We had this big nice cabin that we were all gonna stay at. Slept like fucking 25 or 30 people.
the
called-
biggest cabin,
The
nicest
biggest
cabin, out
cabin
there.
they got at Muddy Bottoms. We finally was able to get that motherfucker. Finally,
Lightning strike.
lightning struck that bitch, burned to the ground.
Burning ground.
Wow.
That's fucking. It's shitty though.
that's-
It is
Now
really
back
shitty.
to freezing our ass off. But hey, it comes with linens.
It comes with linens.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we're stepping up in the
We are
world.
fucking-
How many
Seven of them.
times have we been to a ride, got there, had no sheets or blankets
Every time.
or pillows?
No.
Every
No.
fucking time.
No.
I think it was a lot more.
The only
than that.
time we did was the one time I didn't take my wife. And she told me before I left, you better get some linens. I said, what I said? We don't need them.
Well, the
They
last
told me they were
We're
in there.
men.
the last ride, my wife, we took 5 employees. My wife goes individually, tells every employee, make sure you bring towels, rags, blankets, and pillows.
Yeah.
And she forgets.
We didn't bring any.
Everybody
like-
else did.
Why did you tell the employees?
And see, I had the flip side because my wife said something to me. I told her I didn't need them.
Yeah.
So then at 2:30 in the morning when the gas went out and it's cold as shit and I'm freezing my ass off, I couldn't say nothing to nobody.
Well,
I
the
just
first
I slept under a
night,
towel.
the first night, since my wife is Linus and always has a blanket, it's always them throws.
But it wasn't a
You know, like
blanket.
throw blanket, it goes halfway down your shin and halfway up your chest, about that long.
It's just made for us women.
So me and
It's
my
made
wife,
for the version of you at like 7.
yeah. So me and my wife slept the first night on the mattress with a throw blanket.
Yeah.
The next morning, we found a Walmart.
Oh,
We
yeah.
went and bought some sheets and a blanket.
Got that right. But I'll tell you what though, there's just so many nicknames you can call anybody. Y'all, if y'all listen, let us know on the YouTube channel what nicknames you call everybody and what's the meaning behind it, because nicknames are like never ending and they're fucking hilarious.
I want to take a
Yeah,
2nd on
you've
the.
said a few names that we're gonna
I'm
we're
going
gonna
to
use that
Oh,
shit
yeah.
in the back.
There's about 11 people in my life that are fixing to get finger.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you right now. But to all of our listeners and fans and everything, we appreciate everything. There's been a bunch of comments lately. The giveaway is going on. We had a lady that ordered yesterday to enter the giveaway, and her item was shipped yesterday, and she put a nice comment up. We try to do our best, but sometimes, things happen. But for the most part, we got a really good team around us, and we
Got that
get
right.
things done.
If y'all want to check out anything he's talking about, outlawway.com.
Follow, share, like, comment.
All the stuff's over there. Just get over there.
Go
Check
to all our socials, do all that stuff.
We got hats, hoodies, shirts, koozies, stickers.
Go give Miss Brittany some love on all her socials.
Yeah.
Brittany, give them some
Thumberfab.com.
social.
We're on
What are your
Instagram,
names are?
TikTok, all of that. Thumberfab.com. B Smith on anything else
Is it B Smith across the platforms?
across the platforms.
Gotcha,
Okay.
And then also, just to say it, it is Chip Cheeto Pierce on most all
Chip
social medias.
underscore
for
Cheeto underscore Pierce
It is Nakia Nacho Jackson on my social medias.
underscores. It
On
is.
John's, he has an array. Of
It's either Ricky
John
and the
Michael
Boss.
Stewart,
Yeah.
It's either Ricky and the Boss, John Michael Stewart, or
John Michael 1996.
John Michael 1996.
Yeah, pretty much you can
Like,
search
that's some
Ricky and the
fake
Boss
shit.
anywhere.
Yeah.
Well, so what I did was I made my TikTok John Michael 1996 because that was my name the year I was born, because I never originally was going to make videos. Well, then I named my channel Ricky and the Boss because that's the skits I was doing. Well, then my Facebook's Ricky and the Boss. My YouTube's Breadstick Ricky and the Boss.
Where'd the breadstick come from?
Oh, I don't know if I can say that on air
Well, we'll get to that next time, but
because it was almost an OnlyFans, if you know what I mean.
we'll get to that next time. But we've had a good time. Brittany, thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me.
We'll be back next week to do another one. We're just going to keep on rolling. To all of the people that back us and have partnered with us on the giveaway and sponsor us in the mud rides and everything else. Well, when do y'all get off your ass and sponsor the podcast? Just saying. Anyway, there's only one way, and it's
The Outlaw Way.
and we'll see you next time.